have something to say for the record. You may think I look tired tonight. Well, I am. I have jet lag, but do not feel bad for me, not for 1 second, because I am so fortunate. I'm just tired because I have jet lag. That's insignificant. But something else is not, and it is underreported. The persecution of Christians in northern Iraq. Now, I took advantage of my Easter vacation time off to go to Iraq with Samaritan's Purse's Reverend Franklin Graham and my husband, John. We left Thursday and flew to a war zone, northern Iraq. We went to Mosul, a city the Iraqi forces are still fighting to regain from ISIS. That war is far from over. In fact, on Saturday, we were in eastern Mosul just a few hours after reports ISIS was using chlorine gas in western Mosul. We learned that grisly information after we left the area. Now, ISIS has slaughtered so many innocent people in and around the Mosul area, which used to have many Christian villages, some as large as 50,000. They're now ghost towns. ISIS killed or threatened the Christians for being Christians. And those who survived fled while ISIS seized their homes and looted everything in sight, including copper wiring in houses, to make IEDs to maim and kill. This is a Catholic church that ISIS burned and destroyed. ISIS marked the church wall with its ugly symbol. They also burned all the Catholic literature in a fire pit they created in the church courtyard. Now, the Mosul area of Iraq remains extremely dangerous as ISIS continues to terrorize anyone still trapped there. And in December, and a short distance from Mosul, Samaritan's Purse built a field hospital to treat victims of ISIS. That field hospital has an ER, an ICU, and an operating theater. The Samaritan's Purse medical team is not only extremely brave, but each has a big heart, caring for victim after victim. Many adults and children don't even survive their catastrophic injuries. It's not uncommon for ISIS to shoot children in the back of the head as they run for their lives. It's also not uncommon for children to arrive at the Samaritan's Purse Field Hospital with limbs blown off, having either stepped on an IED or picked up an ISIS booby-trapped toy left in the street by ISIS, knowing the children would go for the toys. I've read it's estimated that more than 1 million Christians have fled the area since ISIS showed up, some to local refugee camps under the toughest conditions imaginable. They're refugees with absolutely nothing. Some others have fled to Erbil, about 50 miles from Mosul, where they continue to practice their faith. Yesterday, on Easter Sunday, Reverend Graham took us to a Christian service in Erbil where we were treated to a special Easter performance by these children. Sweet, aren't they? So why did I use my Easter vacation to go to a war zone? Well, from time to time, I think it's important for me to get out of the comfort zone of my studio. It makes me a better journalist to see this with my own eyes. This is an important and a neglected story, and it's important that I use my platform to get you the news. And there is nothing fake about what is going on in northern Iraq right now.